Donkey Skin is a French story. Many French fairy tales are romantic and fantastical. Once upon a time, a beautiful princess lived in a kingdom. The princess's father, the king, was delighted that the princess had grown up so beautifully that he gave her gifts every day. However, the king gradually wanted to get the princess and began to think of making her his wife. The princess was very sad. He could not accept the king's proposal. The princess's feelings that she could not accept marrying her father made the king furious and locked her in the castle. The princess was helpless and mourned in the castle. The princess decided that she could no longer obey her father's orders and decided to flee the castle. But you have to make sure that no one finds you to escape. So, the princess came up with a strange way. She decided to run away with the most important thing. It is a golden skin donkey skin that his father made for himself. The donkey skin was so rare that it could be disguised so that no one could find it when worn. The princess put on the skin, hid from her family and the people, and went to a distant village. Along the way, she never gave up, even though she encountered many dangers. Eventually, he ended up in a small village and took refuge in the farmer's house that lived there. The farmer was kind and warmly welcomed the princess. The princess thought to herself, working in the farmer's house for a while, "Someday, I will be able to overcome this difficulty and regain my free life again." A few years passed, and the princess was living as a member of the village. One day, a nearby prince came to the village. The prince came with the villagers to participate in the big festival that takes place every year. During the festival, the prince saw a mysterious woman. She wore a donkey skin and danced with other people. The prince was strongly attracted to the woman, and in his heart he felt that this woman was the person I had been looking for all along. When the festival was over, the prince had the opportunity to talk to the princess. At first, the princess was afraid and did not answer, but she opened her heart to the kindness and sincerity of the prince. The prince said to the princess, "I was touched by your appearance. Would you like to walk with me in the future?" The princess felt the prince's sincerity and finally decided to tell her past. She confessed that she was a princess and that she had run away from her father. The prince was surprised, but his love for the princess remained unchanged. The prince made a promise to the princess. "From now on, I will not let anyone hurt you, and I will build a happy future with you." And the prince and princess returned to the castle again, and the princess regained her rightful throne. The king's heart also changed, and he congratulated the princess and prince on their marriage, and the kingdom was enveloped in peace and prosperity. The princess never felt anxious or afraid again. The donkey skin was no longer needed, and she was free to live a happy life. End.